Hello everyone, Thempire Ian here with more new cards. We've got the last cards of Supreme Darkness here. So let's take a look at them. These are all like free agents and stuff. So first up we got Liberator Etho, the third impact. A level 8 dark reptile? Special summon effect monster, 4000 attack, cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summon from your hand or grave by paying half your life points while your opponent has a monster card in their field or in their graveyard with an effect that can activate in hand and or the monster zone, but activates in response to the activation of the card effect to do so. You can only special summon once per turn. You can only special summon once per turn this way. What a holy run-on sentence, Batman. That's crazy. Wowza. It's funny though. It's like your opponent hand traps you. Well, fuck you. This card's special summon cannot be negated. This card is in the monster zone and cannot be used as material for fusion, synchro, ixies, or link summon, but is unaffected by monster effects activated on your opponent's field during your turn only. So it's an OTK machine. They want you to get hand trapped and then make this guy and then kill, or you know, have your opponent combo off and then you make this guy and then kill. It's funny, but it's not good. There's probably something funny you can do with it. But again, it's not going to be like competitively viable. Next up we have Delta of Temptation. It's the river from Zombie World. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can only use the second and third effects once per turn. When this card effect resolves, you can send one level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. That's crazy. If a zombie monster is on the field, special summon a Delta token. Okay. If a monster is added from the grave to the hand while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. So this is crazy in Eldritch, right? This is like absolutely insane in Eldritch. But also, it seems pretty decent for Vampire. It's not perfect for Vampire. It seems like specifically designed to make Eldritch better without making an Eldritch card, but also it does make Vampire a little bit better. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. This card's really cool, and I guess you could play it in a different style of zombie deck that doesn't rely on Zombie World, but that sounds bad, so probably don't do that. Now we have Clockwork Knight, the knight from Clockwork Knight. A Earth Machine Link 1, pretty nifty for Earth Machine. Although they already have a Link 1, so, you know. One non-Link Machine Monster with 1000 or less original attack. You can usually use the first and second effects once per turn. If this card is Link Summon, you can send one face-up continuous spell you control to the graveyard, add Clockwork Knight for your deck to your hand. Terrible. Just awful. The fact, like, if it just searched Clockwork Knight, this would be maybe a decent card. But the fact you have to send the face-up continuous spell you control first makes this just bad. You can target one machine monster with 1000 or less attack in your graveyard. Tribute one other machine monster if you do special summon that targeted monster in defense position. I wonder if there's anything interesting you can do with that. Soul Piercer has a little bit too much attack, I believe. But I don't know. There might be something you can do with this. Surely there's something you can do with the second effect. I just don't think you're going to be able to do anything with the first effect. Next, we have A-Bao Aku. Or A-Bao Achu? I'm not sure. It's difficult for me to say. 2,800 attack, link for 2+ monsters, including a fiend. But it's not a light fiend, it's a dark fiend. You'll use the first and second effects for once per turn. During the main phase, you can discard one card to activate one of these effects, destroy one card in the field, banish this card until the end phase, and use special summon a light or dark monster from your graveyard. This could be quite interesting, actually. I could see this doing something. I don't know what, but I could see it doing something. During your standby phase, you can draw cards equal to the number of different types among the monsters in your graveyard, then place the same number of cards from your hand on the bottom of the deck in any order. No, I don't think I will. I mean, I guess... Okay, so, you do the first effect, you discard a card, you banish this card, special summon the light or dark monster from your graveyard, get the advantage off of special summoning that light or dark monster because it doesn't negate any effects or anything. It comes back in any end phase, and then during the standby phase, you get to draw cards and then put back cards. So it's like, it could turn some like Garnet searches, and turn them into like hand traps or something that might be playable during your opponent's turn. I don't know. I just don't think that part is going to be the difference maker. It probably will come up, but it's not going to be the difference maker for whether this card's playable or not. The difference maker is going to be what people can do with this. If you can make this work, then this is icing on the cake, right? It's just a matter of what you can do with this. So I'm looking forward to see what people do to break this card. Because I think it's possible. It's very possible. All right, and then we have the last 5 cards here, which have been shown off in cardboard form instead of in reveals, regular reveals, I should say. We got the Great Knight of the Red Lotus, a retrain of the Red Lotus guy. That's pretty cool. Level 8 Fire Warrior, special summon effect monster. One of those ones where it's what did people say it was called? I don't remember. Somebody told me what it meant in when we talked about the Flame Swordsman cards, the Metal Morph Flame Swordsman cards, but I don't remember anymore. It has the same stats as the old Red Lotus guy. Cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summon from your hand by shuffling up to 3 non-effect monsters from your graveyard into the extra deck or deck. Red Mage told me that this is crazy in Magic-y, and I believe him, but I think everything is crazy in Magic-y. Magic-y can just work magic if you know what to do with it. You can do nuclear fusion with that. You can only special summon once per one Red Lotus per turn this way. Gains 800 attack for each normal monster shuffled into the deck for a special summon. Sure. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster on the field and 1 non-effect monster in your graveyard. Destroy the first target if you do special summon the second. So this is like, it's Gemini support, but it's also supposed to be like more generic than that. So it can also be like normal monster support. I think it's cool. I'm sure you could do some funny stuff with it. Let's see here. Goddess of Duality, a retrain of this card whose name I don't remember at all. Level 3 Light Fairy Effect Monster with 950 attack and 700 defense. Oh man, the 50s. You can only use the first second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 monster from your deck to your hand with a coin tossing effect, except for Goddess of Duality. Ooh, more support for Arcana Force. Don't mind if I do. I kind of want to play those cards. During your main phase, you can just toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, the attack of all face-up monsters you control currently becomes doubled until the end of this turn. If you call it wrong, send as many monsters you control as possible to the graveyard if you do draw 1 card. Sure. Goddess of Whim, that's right. Goddess of Whim. I don't know if this is good, but it is very funny. Because it takes up your normal summon, which you want to use on Hierophant. I don't know. Lightstorm Dragon, a level 9 Synchro. Level 9 Synchro Dragon? Right when the Blue Eyes structure is coming out? You don't say. 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. It's got Blue Eyes it's got the Blue Eyes Synchro defense. 2700 attack though. You'll use the first second effects 1 per turn. If this card is special summon, you can target spell traps on the field up to the number of normal monsters in your graveyard +1, destroy them. That's pretty good. If you're going up against any spell trap heavy deck, that's not bad for Blue Eyes. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send 1 spell trap in your graveyard, set it, or you can target 1 and set it, but it can't be activated unless you control a normal monster. This guy's interesting. I wonder if there's anything you can do with that. I'm sure there is. I'm absolutely sure there is. You know what? I bet Red Mage can also do something with this in Magic-y as well. Hoodor. 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 What? Hey, Arco. It's Greek, apparently. You can only use the first. You can only use one of these first defense, second effects once per turn, only once that turn. Target 1 monster in either grave, destroy 1 water monster. Target 1 monster in either grave, destroy 1 water monster its owner controls, and if you do special summon that target to the player's field in defense position. Okay. Weird. That's a weird effect. It's mostly going to be used for yourself, right? But I guess it could also be a side deck plan against Atlanteans, if those end up being good enough. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it and target 1 water monster in either graveyard, destroy 1 monster its owner controls. If you do special summon that target to the... So it does the same thing again. Yeah, it does the same thing again. Oh, but wait, it's the opposite, actually. It's the opposite. So the first one is 1 generic monster and then... Or no, it's 1 generic monster in the graveyard, destroy a water monster on field. And the other one is a water monster in the graveyard, a generic monster on field. So it can, like, swap them back and forth. That's kind of funny, actually. I don't hate that. I just don't think it really has much place in competitive play. And then we have Double Wild, which appears to be a Jax Knight card. Or not Jax Knight, like Mech Knights. I mean, like the Arcana Knights. Quick play spell. You can only use the first. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target one level 5 or lower monster you control. You can add a special from the rest of the turn after this card resolves, except for monsters with the same original type as that target. Also, add one level 10 monster with the original type from your deck to your hand. Then you can discard one card, and if you do special summon one monster with that type from your hand in defense position. So this is meant to get Slifer. This is like another card trying to tie together the Arcana Knights and Slifer. The thing is, if you do the special summon, Slifer destroys itself. I'm like pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's not just like any special summon does it, right? Once per turn during the end phase of this card with special summon and send it to the graveyard. So I don't know why you would want to do that. Oh, but it is a quick effect. Wait, hold up. Wait, it has to be the same original type, so that doesn't make any sense for making Slifer, actually. Unless you... Because, no, there's no Divine Beast that's level 5 or lower. So this is actually trying to do something else? I mean, I guess it could just be, like, generically playable. Honestly, as far as that goes, this could be really interesting, actually, for just, like, general deck building. But it clearly has the Arcana Knights on there, so it's designed to be used with the Arcana Knights to some extent. I just don't know... Oh, and searching them is going to be a really hard time, too. Like, I guess I could type Knights. Oh, that's not going to help. Oh, the Phantom Knights. Oh, every knight in the entire universe is here. Parry Knight. Wait, I shouldn't have typed... Why did I type Knights, plural? I'm not finding them. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they have a higher level guy that I don't know about. I don't know. Dang, I thought this was going to be like a Turbo Slifer card. But it definitely isn't, because it has to be the same original type as the one you targeted. Wow, it just targets them. It doesn't actually do anything to them. This has a lot of implications, actually. The fact of the matter is, you can't search this. You can't search Double Wild with anything. So I don't know how much play it's actually going to see. Just because of that specific fact. If it was searchable by anything, it would see a lot of play in that deck specifically. But it doesn't seem to have that capability. So I don't know how much play it's actually going to see, but I could see people playing around with it. It's a very interesting card to tinker with, I think. So I could see people messing around with it. Alright, let's sum up. We've got this guy, bad but funny. This guy's really interesting. Delta of Temptation is a very interesting card. Clockwork Knight, also interesting, but its first effect that searches Clockwork Knight is just bad. Also, have fun trying to differentiate between Clockwork Knight and Clockwork Knight. This card is so cute. I love her. But I don't know what we're doing with her yet. I think she will be good. It's just a matter of what we do with her. Also, look at the stairs behind her. Holy moly. She's so cool. These cards. This card seems neat. I don't know if it's particularly good. Duality might be decent in the Arcana Force deck, but probably won't be. Lightstorm Dragon looks actually really interesting. I could see that actually seeing some play in Magic-y. Hudor is interesting, but not searchable. But it definitely has some stuff going on with it that I'm interested in. And Double Wild also is a similar position. It's got stuff going on, but it's not... I don't know what to do with it because it's not searchable, so I can't like integrate it as part of a combo. I just have to hope I draw it and then do something extra with it. It's like an extender, you know. But you just have to draw it, you know? Can't rely on it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the new Supreme Darkness cards, and they look pretty neat. These are good ones to end on. Yeah. I'll let me know what you think of these down below, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye. Whoa, hold up there. You're probably realizing right about now that I forgot a card. And that would be the new Mulcharmy. Oh boy, another Mulcharmy. Great, hurrah. Alright, it's Nyaris. It's level 4 Earth, which makes it a little different from the other ones, because it's Wind, Water, and Earth now. I don't remember how that plays into the Dominus cards. Let's see, it's every time your opponent special summons a monster from the graveyard or banishment. This one's bad. Okay. I don't know what to say about this one, really. It's just as another Mulcharmy, and the Mulcharmies are frustrating in a way. I had hoped that they would be what Max C was supposed to be, but it doesn't seem like that's really turned out so far. They've kind of just been what Max C actually is, but slightly worse. And this one's probably the worst of the three. You know, Perulia gets hand, Fualos gets deck and extra deck, and this one gets graveyard and banishment. And I obviously it's, you know, coming in time to hit the new Malice archetype, but I don't think Malice is going to be so powerful that it's going to change the hand trap lineup, really. I feel like Malice is only going to be as good as it is against the best decks in the room, because it's going to be a banished deck that's going to, you know, dimension shifted them out of the game. So yeah, I don't see this one actually seeing a whole lot of play, but maybe it will. It might be a side deck card. It depends on how popular Malice is, I suppose. I think that's really the only thing that really matters about this. Like, sure, you could get some draws off of Thempire, but only during the battle phase when they're already killing you. Like, trying to think, Flamberge summons from the deck. Or from the grave, I mean. Zombies? But zombies aren't good, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't really see this seeing a lot of play. So that's the new Mulcharmy. Okay, now you can go leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe. Thanks, bye-bye. Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too can find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Haru Hayes, Fleekill, Frog Prince Michael, and Jeremiah Coatney. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye.